Mike Adams. John Michael. I mean, that's your real name, right? John Michael Adams. So what happened to John? Just didn't like it?
No, parents never really called me John. It was, I was always Michael from since I can remember. And, I had other relatives that would call me John Michael, and they actually still do, but, they just never really stuck.
Did you ever ask them why they named you John, if they just wanted to call you Michael?
No, I never really got that far into the conversation, I guess.
You've been in the Major League since 2004. Do you remember your first season?
Yeah, like yesterday.
Yeah.
It was an experience. It was I had a decent year. Kind of got tired there towards the end of that season, but I learned a lot.
You're the setup guy for Heath Bell. How much pressure is that?
I don't see it as pressure at all. I just my whole philosophy is trust what you do. I have confidence in myself more than anybody really probably might know. I'm a very confident person. In no way am I conceited at all. I might come off that way a little bit every now and then.
I call it swagger. Got to have a little swagger.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
Well, okay, but speaking of that, I mean, Heath wouldn't have as many saves if it weren't for you really getting those in. So, does he ever buy anything for Christmas? I mean, is there ever any kind of like?
No, we're still trying to get him to buy some iPads. We had a thing last year where the bullpen guys were like, hey man, just come off some iPads.
Seriously, I mean, Phillip Rivers has to buy his O-line some gifts, for keeping him up. I mean, there should be some little, give back there.
Yeah, come on, Heath.
You had a .73 ERA in 2009, a 1.73 last year. What are your goals for this year now? Where do you go from there?
I just try to build on the past two seasons. I know that the .73, that's a mark that might not be touched. My whole goal is just to stay under 2. I know I'm not going to go a whole season without giving up a run, but the whole key to being successful as a reliever is making sure you don't give up more than 1 a game.
All right, so I hear that you are the big fantasy football guy. And that, was it 2 seasons ago, there's a pool between all of you and your teammates, and you won. And you made yourself a trophy, and you engraved that trophy. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's part of the swagger.
I mean, you make sure you get your little Mike Adams on there and everything.
I had to make sure everybody knew exactly who won.
So who won it last year?
We're not going to talk about last year.
Oh, we're not going to talk about last year. Who won last year? Come on.
Tony Gwynn won last year.
Oh. Play ball! Dallas Cowboys. Love them or hate them?
Love them.
Love them. That's your team, right?
My team.
Have you been to Jerry's World? Have you done the whole thing?
I'm a season ticket holder.
Oh, of course you are. If you weren't a Major League Baseball player, what would you be?
Probably a high school basketball coach.
Ooh, basketball.
Yeah.
Did you play?
I played college ball for a couple of years.
Really? Yeah. If you ever play with people in the clubhouse, I mean, your teammates,
Basketball?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a basketball competition every spring training, and we won last year.
I'm just there's some more swagger.
Year.
Who's really good? Who else besides you, of course?
Will Venable played at Princeton. Corey Luke, he can actually shoot the ball pretty well.
You wouldn't think.
You wouldn't think. You wouldn't think. Pitchers are athletes.
Pitchers are athletes. Teammate you most want to punk?
Teammate I most want to punk? All of them.
Nickname. You got one?
Not really.
No. No one ever does anything with like the Addams family or anything like that?
That's
no,
old.
That's old. Favorite food?
Sushi.
I just want to end with pitchers are athletes too.
You know
Can you say it one more time for me?
Pitchers are the athletes.